Okay. There are different evidences. Actually, there was no one to write history. What happened? Okay. Human history is just some 10,000 years back. Okay. That is also prehistoric period. Okay. So these evidences can tell us so many things. Morphological evidence, appearance. If you observe for in animals and plants also, structure of mouth is same, eating most of the animals. Position of eyes, all animals you see, cats, dogs, lion, tiger, elephant, okay. Birds even different position of a structure of nostrils between two eyes. All have cat, dog, Ear pinna, all have ears. Right? Movable, some not movable. What are the variations are there? Okay. Hair on body. Yes, these are all have similar structures. What this proves? This proves common ancestry. All have common ancestors. It originated from one ancestor, and then due to mutation of genes, structures changed slowly. Understanding? Plants also, see leaf shape of leaf, mostly same. Venations, yeah, there are differences, parallel, reticulate, but still. Petioles, all leaves have petioles. Understanding? What does this indicate? Common ancestry. Ancestor was common, and from there variations took place. Okay? This is morphological evidence. May come as short note in your exam. Then anatomical evidences, our bone structure. In most of the animals same. Hand, if you see human hand, cat's foreleg, whale's flipper, bat's patagia. Okay? Structure of bones joints are same. Understanding? If you see properly, what does this prove? This is one of the evidence. Proof that the theory of evolution is right. There are many more proofs we are going to put. And you have to accept and write short note. Whichever comes, anatomical evidence, morphological evidence, you have to write in exam. Okay? More proofs we'll see, evidences. Okay. Next proof, vestigial organs. See, some organs in our body, now they are useless, they have become. We don't need them, but means they were present once we use them. Okay? See, nowadays they are useless. And this was gradual change. Everything was useful only before it made. Okay? Few have become even harmful. Okay? They are vestigial organs. They are functional in other organisms. Right? For example, appendix. Useful for ruminants, cows, buffalo. They are ruminants. They need big appendix. But now it is trouble for human being. Okay? Some human being they cut by operating. Getting tonsils. Now not useful for us. Once it was useful. Getting? So some human they cut also. And nothing happens because it is of no use. Wisdom tooth. No use. But it is there. Ear muscles. Now weakened in a human being. But stronger for other animals. They can move ears. huge ear pinna. Tail bone and tail muscles also are there. Means tail was there for human being because the bones coccyx is still there and few rudimentary muscles are also there to move tail. But now they have weakened. Tail decreased gradually, slowly and finally vanished for human being. When we were living on trees, that time tail was useful for balancing on the tree. But now has become vestigial. No use. So many things are there. Nearly different parts, but once they were in use, we use them. Okay? Now gradually they have weakened because we didn't use. Understood? This is one of the proof. Vestigial organs. Evidence. Short note may come. You have to write in detail all the answers. Okay? We'll go ahead. Okay. The next is paleontological evidence. Fossils, study of fossils. You know, fossils took millions of years. Okay. Now, the dinosaur, we found fossil only. Now doesn't exist. Mammoth, from fossil only we decided. We studied from the structure. Getting? And the films also developed. Okay, on that. Okay. So these fossils, we found how they formed, you know. Or you are studying from last 2-3 years. What are fossils? They buried plants and animals due to earthquake and all. And there they didn't disintegrate, decomposed, because no microbes. And all the bodies, they became full fossil, black coal. So coal, petrol, they are squeezing, they are all fossil fuels. You studied at the time of fossil fuels, right? So we can determine the age of fossil. Before how many years the fossil was living? See, every living organism has 2 carbons, C14 and C12. C14 is radioactive and C12 is non-radioactive. This is disintegration process. Immediately it starts disintegrating and it is never-ending process. Radioactivity it is related to. And from that rate of disintegration of C14 we can determine the age of fossil. Approximate some lakhs years, 5 lakh years, 10 lakh years, like that. Not exact month, year, whatever. Okay? So this is aging. We can determine the age using C14 disintegration is called carbon dating. Now how we are finding fossils? Sedimentary rocks, they take long time. You must have studied in geography. Sedimentary rocks, lower layer, upper layer, slowly the layers form. That also took million years. So in the lower layer we just find invertebrates. Upper layer slowly developed animals. Okay, then new forms. Slowly complex. And upper layer we found mega animals. Understanding? And the years also we can find out. This was few crores years. This around in lakhs. This layer carbon dating we can find. So this layer formed after this. Next layer formed after that. So many lakhs of years. Understanding? This is one of the evidence that all have common ancestry, same origin. Getting? These are the proofs, and only we can collect proofs. You have to accept. Okay? Next. Okay. Next proof is connecting links. Okay, actually monkeys form long after. Firstly, connecting link between two groups. See, peripatus, an organism. Okay, actually it's connecting link between Annelida and Arthropoda. Annelida, arthropoda, cockroach. Okay, see, Annelida, it has segmented body, parapodia. Just go ahead. Arthropoda, tracheal respiration and open circulatory system. In cockroach, no arteries and veins, open circulatory system. Okay, so peripatus is connecting link between the two. Platypus lay eggs, but is a mammal. The only mammal which lay eggs is platypus. Connecting link. Lungfish, fish, but respire through lungs and not gills. All fish respire through gills. What does this prove? This is a proof, evidence that mammals are evolved from reptiles and amphibians. Slowly, after long time monkey developed, and after that very long time human developed. Crores of years this evolution took place. Proteins, amino acids, DNA mutation, and structure changed. Slowly, evolution took place. These are the proofs. Okay? Next is embryological evidence. Comparative study of embryonic developmental stages of various vertebrates. As shown, all embryos show extreme similarities during initial stages and the similarity decrease gradually. So similarities in initial stages indicate common ancestry of all animals. Next, the theory of Darwin's theory of natural selection. According to Darwin, who were fit, they only survived, others extinct. Getting those who adapted for new changes in climate, they had ability to live and prosper, they only were fit. And those organisms survived and others perished, got extinct. They could not develop new species, new offsprings. In his book, Origin of Species, he wrote about his theory. Yeah? But still, there were some objections for Darwin's theory, Charles Darwin, that this can't be only factor for evolution. Many people are not accepting the natural selection only factor. Even there was no explanation in his book about useful and useless modifications, like vestigial organs. Also, he did no explanation from his book about slow and abrupt changes. Some changes were very slow, some were abrupt. But he didn't write anything about that. Getting it? And slowly. But his theory was great. Was a landmark. Darwin's theory also was landmark. The theory of evolution. Okay? We'll go ahead. Next theory on this is Lamarckism. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. He wrote the theory, Lamarckism. According to him, morphological changes are due to use, means activity, or disuse, that is laziness. Understanding? He explained the giraffe has tall neck. Why tall neck? For eating leaves of tall trees. And it is developed First it was less, slowly increased due to habits. Using of some birds, wings of some bird are weak. Some birds, they can't fly much. They are weak because they are lazy, they were, according to him. And some birds fly very high, long distances, because their wings are strong. See, ostrich cannot fly much, but kites, eagles fly very high. Some birds swim, duck, swan, swim in water nicely. Not all. They have developed that character. Modification. Snakes lost legs. Why? Due to their burrowing habits. So they lost legs slowly. Modification took place in the generation according to Lamarck. Understanding? These were inherited. Acquired characters were inherited, passed to next generation. So this theory was disapproved. But you should know the theory. Short note can come on Lamarckism. You have to write many things like this. Okay? We'll go ahead. Okay. About 7 crore years ago, there were apes. Slowly they started living on land as forest declined due to dry environment, and they developed in such a way to stand in erect posture in grassland, and thereby land became available for use. The first human-like animal with erect posture, which were using their hands, have evolved about 2 crore years ago. The first record of human-like animal is with us in the form of Ramapithecus ape from East Africa. Afterwards, the ape grown up in size and became more intelligent. And thus, age of South Africa evolved about ape of South Africa evolved about 40 lakh years ago. Then speciation started. Formation of different species, new species, they started living separately. We are of separate. They tried to recognize our own group, and that is not our group. They are different. This way speciation formed. Okay. So 4 crore years ago, monkey tail disappeared. Getting? Then apes divided into gibbons and orangutans, 2 species. Okay. Before 2.5 crore years, remaining apes became gorilla and chimpanzee. Okay. Then before 2 crore years, apes started using hands and erect posture started walking. Okay. And around 40 lakh years, Ramapithecus, just first apes started using their brains. Okay. Next, 40 lakh years ago, Ramapithecus developed, started thinking little. 20 lakhs years ago, Homo found in China and Indonesia. Okay, then 1 lakh year ago, brain development took place. Getting? Man started thinking how to protect, getting? How to attack, how to make food. 50,000 years, Homo sapien developed. From Homo to Homo sapien was first wise man. Started agriculture, food making. Okay. This Neanderthal man, named Neanderthal, this is found in Germany, Neanderthal city in Germany. Okay, it's a Neanderthal man. The fossil we found and we studied that fossil. Okay, then Cro-Magnon man developed, and from the last 5,000 years we started writing history. So before that is prehistoric period. Understanding? This was evolution of man, human, from evidences. We have written that. Okay? Understood the chapter? Read again and again. So this is biology chapter. You have to read. Every point you should understand. Any doubts you ask me. Write in the comment box. Okay? So if you like this, give like, share, subscribe and press bell icon for new notifications. Okay? Next lecture, exercise we'll finish, we'll discuss. You have to solve as this is biology. Okay.